John Neal here. It's Thursday the 9th of July 2026 and today it's a road and ride. Yep, road and ride. I've driven out in the car and the bike's in the back. I'm going to get out and have a ride around in a little bit of countryside. Yeah, I don't always get to now and again. Okay, see you in a minute. There we are. It's got the bike out to the back of the car. I tell you what, I can't get the front wheel out. I don't know what. There's a very shallow nut on the other side. Allen key on this side, I think it's about 6mm, and a shallow nut, and I just can't undo it. So fortunately, I've got the bike in and out and wedged it on and tied it up, and it's all right. But I've often thought of trying to do this, going out in the car, get myself into a new patch of countryside for a little ride round. I've got about an hour and a bit, so I've got plenty of time to do a bit of filming as well. Might even get the drones going. You never know. Right, here we are at Ridge Lane, and I'm heading off that way, away from Atherstone. I suppose that's south. Okay, let's go. It is really quite nice countryside around here, and this wood to the right of me, look, it's quite extensive. Hiya. Oh, this is very, very nice. And I've not happened to ridden for, you know, half an hour to get here. So it's all good stuff. Oh, I've got a flask of cold water because the temperature today is about 30 degrees and it is midday. So it's a bit daft coming out now, but we should be okay. I've done it before, as long as I keep sensible. And in fact, to come out on a bike, I'm creating a, if you will, a wind of about 16 miles an hour. And I've actually got another bottle of water, because the best way of keeping cool, apart from getting an aircon conditioner all around you and in the room, is to get wet and then blow the wet off. And then the latent heat, there you are, I've been to school, you know me, the latent heat that is taken to cause it to evaporate steals more heat away from the body. Therefore it cools you down, and that's how refrigerators work. So if I am desperate, and I even do this at home sometimes, I just spray myself with something and get in front of a fan, and it works. Right, let's make our way along here. I'm using Komoot to get the route right, so I'm messing about with recording audio. on my phone, looking at the camera, but I've also got to check the map as I go. So I better go back to looking at the map. See you in a minute. Quite fortunately on this trip, I managed to follow Komoot properly and did the route without a problem. Well, it so happens that it's dinner time, so I'm going to find somewhere. Now, if I could find a seat in the shade, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? So, let's see what we can do. Here's shade, no seat. Might be a bit of a push this. Still, let's see where we get to. The map on Komoot says turn right here towards Hurley, so I do. I'm making no bones about it. It can be quite dodgy for older folk like myself in particular to be out in this heat, so I've got to stop in the shade somewhere and have my lunch. I don't have to stop straight away, and look at this lane, it's absolutely amazing. Such steep sides, and I'm cycling along in the shade most of the way too. Now that's an interesting looking house. Love the roof line. I think I'm going to have to sit on the ground, which is okay. Just find a nice shady spot. I'm approaching Hurley, I think, so we'll see what's here. The one downside of iPhones in the sunshine is you can hardly see them. Well, this will have to do me. I shall get my cape out and sit on that. Oh, at least it's in the shade. This was a good arrangement, just cold water in a flask and then 3 ice cubes in there as well, and that is nice. That is nice, icy cold water, excellent. And some cheese sandwiches with a bit of salad in and a banana, can't go wrong. Bon appetit. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Nearby was Hurley Hall, which was built in the 1700s. Magnificent place, and it's got a moat around it as well. Look at that. Anyway, the outbuildings are used as commercial premises. Anyway, pressing on towards Baxterley. And here is the rather pleasant Rose Inn, which I've been to for a number of functions, even did some sign writing there. Very nice pond, as you can see. Hey, and look, it's got some seats in the shade. Many of the buildings around here were built at the time of the coal mine and were now being reused, so they've not gone to waste. I'm always fascinated by the name of this road whenever I come down this way, and very pretty it is too, but I'm not going to count the trees. I tell you what, let's just put the drone up and have a look. This is looking over towards the Merivale estate, but it's surprising how many trees there are in the area anyway. Quite beautiful. I'm on the Coleshill Road. I know where I am now. I mean, I did before just about at Baxterley, but I do now. And I'm right outside the Horse and Jockey, which has been here for quite a while. And the car is the other side of these woods. So I've got to turn left down here. If you've been paying attention to the map, which I showed you earlier on, this isn't the route that's on the map. In fact, the one on the map I'll have to investigate because I didn't know where it went. But I know this route very well, so I'll go this way. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but I think it's Baxterley Woods. Let's turn to my favourite Ordnance Survey map. That's where the public house is, and it's Bentley Woods, across there into Ridge Lane where the car is parked. And they are absolutely super. Look at this. Beautiful. Now, there is a house here. It's the only one we need to go by. And the last time I was here, I had a very energetic dog. I bet he's quieting down now. I've been along this path before, going across this wood, and it seemed to be wider and clearer than it was before. Maybe they'd had some maintenance on it. Whichever, it was excellent to put the Neo 2 drone ahead of me, and as before, very, very cleverly avoided all the trees and gave me a chance to ride through the woods and take these shots as I went along. And all left for me to do now is to say thank you very much for watching, and you will see me in the next video. Okay, bye bye.